G'day guys, Sam from WFC here, and a big welcome to the first module in Fitness Basics Nutrition. In today's lesson, we're going to explain some fundamentals on nutrition and healthy eating to set you up for success. The first thing we want you to understand is what works for me may not work for you when it comes to nutrition. In a world full of allergies, health conditions, food preferences such as vegetarian and vegan, your daily physical activity, and of course your goals, there are so many variables. Nutrition is very individual and will most likely take some trial and error to really fine-tune it to suit you and your goals. There are many different avenues we can explore, but today we're going to show you the easiest way to kickstart your healthy eating lifestyle. In download 1 below, you can view Nutrition Australia's most up-to-date healthy eating pyramid. For anyone who's unfamiliar with the food pyramid, here's the lowdown. It depicts whole foods and minimally processed foods in the 5 core food groups, plus healthy fats, as the foundation of a balanced diet. These are food groups you should look to include in your daily diet. To interpret the pyramid, look at the size of each layer. They represent the portions you should have of each food group. Notice the larger layer is vegetable and fruit. Yep, you gotta eat some vegetables. We're going to go into the pyramid in more detail in the next lesson, but for now you should start to get a bit of a picture on how your daily meals should be constructed. The next big question that's often asked is, how often should I eat? Do I have 6 small meals, 3 large meals, 1 massive meal per day? What do I do and what's going to be better for me? So many experts claim this, that, and the other, but here's a little secret. It actually doesn't matter. The right question you want to ask is, what are my goals? You see, the end result is what's going to determine how we set up your food intake. Here's a simple formula. To increase body weight, we need to eat more calories than we burn. To decrease body weight, we need to eat less calories than we burn. It's that simple. So, now we're talking calories in versus calories out, and this amount is dependent on what your personal goals are: weight loss, muscle gain, etc. We're certainly not advocates for strict calorie counting, but it does help to understand the impact of calorie volumes in food that you choose to eat. We all need a minimum amount of calories to keep our bodies functioning each day, including breathing and keeping your heart beating. This daily amount of calories, if we were to do nothing else for the rest of 24 hours, is commonly referred to as your BMR, basal metabolic rate. We're going to get into more detail about how to calculate your BMR and how you can use it to manage weight gain or weight loss in a later lesson. But for this lesson, we're going to leave you with some simple nutrition guidelines to get you started. How many meals and how often is really up to you. What would you like to do? Have 3 large meals, feeling full to the brim at each meal? Or break it up and have 5 to 6 portion-sized smaller meals, allowing you to have a range of different foods in one day? Most athletes take the second option. It's easier on the stomach, feels better to train when they're not bloated, the regular insulin spikes give them constant energy throughout the day, and is usually easier to plan in and around a schedule. What do we suggest? Aim for 5 to 6 smaller, well-balanced and portion-sized meals. You'll feel better, have wider food choice throughout the day, and have something to look forward to every 2 to 3 hours. But if this isn't possible for your work schedule, simply do the best you can. Go ahead and move on to the next lesson and review the healthy eating pyramid in more detail. If you need to make some healthy nutritional changes, consult your physician about how you can do this safely and get started ASAP.